We're human. We often like to explain ourselves, explain our motives, our reasoning, our emotions. However, when it comes to dealing with narcissistic individuals, the best response is no response at all, no reaction. It's powerful against narcissistic people because attention, positive or negative, is a narcissist's fuel. And when you take that away from them, you take away the narcissist's control over you. They are looking for that reaction from you. That's why they play the games that they do. However, when you take that reaction away, you take their control away, which is when you need to be prepared, because narcissistic individuals do not give up easily. They often escalate their games because they feel like they're entitled to your time, your attention, your energy. How dare you not give it to them? No reaction works because narcissists thrive on your emotional reactions, on your anger, on your tears, defending yourself, explaining yourself, on your frustration. Every response gives them power. It gives them control. Silence and calm and detachment cuts off this supply. It unsettles a narcissistic individual because they can't manipulate you because you're no longer engaging with them, which is why many will escalate their games to reclaim that control and get that engagement back from you. Now, they can start off being quite reasonable, acting nice. They can come on strong with the love bombing. They can suddenly start showering you again with attention, affection, support, gifts, flattery, time, false apologies, to break your silence, to hook you back in, to make you feel guilty, to make you think, maybe they're not that bad. Maybe I misjudged them. Maybe I am overreacting. Only once you've forgiven them, their behaviour gets worse. They can rage out at you. If their charm doesn't work, you can usually expect some form of anger. By you not giving the narcissist the response that they require, this triggers a narcissistic injury. They're offended, so they can turn to narcissistic rage. They're going to look to punish you emotionally, mentally, physically, sexually, financially, spiritually. They're going to look to get at you. There can be those outbursts, there can be shouting, there can be threats that may appear to where you're not quite sure whether it's a threat or not. And they just say, I wonder what will happen if. But they don't directly say what they're going to do. They're looking to try and gain some form of reaction from you, even if that reaction is fear. They're looking for your compliance. They can come on strong with the guilt trips and the pity plays. They're looking to pull on your sympathy card. They can turn around with those, after all I've done for you, I guess I meant nothing to you. They can turn around and accuse you of being selfish. Or, well, that's just like you, isn't it? I knew you never really cared about me. I knew they were more important to you than I am. They want you to feel bad for setting healthy boundaries. More often than not, you've given a narcissistic individual chance after chance after chance, and now you finally decided to say no more. They don't like this. They can play the victim. Narcissists really enjoy playing the victim. They have no sympathy for victims, but they do like playing the victim. They can tell others how cruel, cold, calculated you are as a person. They can tell you how cold you are. They twist the story to get support and sympathy, either from you or from other people. They want to keep the pressure on you. They want to get their flame monkeys and their enablers to come to you and say, why are you being so cold? What's your problem? After everything they've done for you, after everything they've been through, you know what they're like. They want you to feel bad so that you break their silence. They're looking to pressure you. Narcissists can come on strong with their smear campaigns. When you refuse to react to a narcissistic individual, they can escalate. They've usually already started spreading lies and rumours and half-truths about you. However, they will escalate this and spread more to your friends, to your family, to work colleagues, an attempt for the narcissist to regain control over the narrative, because to a narcissist, they are not the issue. You are. They are no longer getting that emotional supply from you, positive or negative. So they're looking to get it elsewhere. They're also looking to get people to validate their version of events so that they can believe that they're in the right and you're in the wrong. They can attempt to hoover you back into their games. The term hoover is named after the vacuum cleaner brand Hoover, because a narcissist is looking to suck you back in, treat you like dirt, and then just discard you all over again. They can reappear like nothing ever happened. They can reappear with promises like, I've changed, things will be different this time. With a narcissist, it's simply the same script, just a different round to pull you back in to their games. Now, with the narcissists, when they reappear like nothing ever happened, this is usually when they've either done something to you and you've not reacted, you've not given a response, or they've fallen silent on you and you've not chased, you've not given a response. So they've given you some time to cool down and to remember just how amazing they are and how much you need them. And when that hasn't happened, they just reappear like nothing ever happened because they want something from you. That's all. Every action with a narcissist is a transaction. And usually, at some point, they will move on to a new target. When all else fails, narcissists seek the attention they so desperately crave from others. Now, this can feel painful, even if you know that they're no good for you, even if you know you need to break free, it can feel painful. However, it shows that your silence has worked. They couldn't control you anymore, so they're going to control somebody else. And with a narcissistic individual, they would need at least 5 of the 9 criteria, such as that lack of empathy, the sense of entitlement, the exploitative behaviour, the arrogant and haughty behaviour, the belief that they're special. And with that comes the pattern of behaviour based on those beliefs. The idolisation, the devaluation, the intermittent reinforcement, the discard, the smear campaigns, the hoovers. It's a cycle with narcissistic individuals. They repeat it with every person they meet. And the best response is no response. No reaction works. No reaction works because it simply starves the narcissist of the attention that they're craving for from you. It starves them of what they need the most, your energy. It's not easy to do, however it is powerful. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a select few one-to-one slots available. If you're looking for further reading, there are several books out on Amazon. How to create boundaries around those with no respect for your boundaries, such as narcissistic individuals. And then there is Healing from Narcissistic Abuse, a guided journal for empowerment and recovery. 50 rules to deal with narcissistic people, how to stay sane and break the chain. A Narcissist Handbook, the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse. And Behind the Mask, the rise of a narcissist, which is the first in a 3-part series of the novel. If anyone is interested in any of those, they are all available on Amazon, and the links are also in the description also. Thank you very much for watching. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.